Hey, welcome to ConnectThruGames. I have the family here, and today we're gonna do a top 5 of our best board games of 2022 that we have. So we're gonna run through, probably starting at 5 and then up to 1. We'll reveal each one, and then we'll kind of talk about the games a little bit and why we like them. Okay, let's start with number 5. Reveal. Let's reveal. Okay, so let me help you. Okay, for my number 5, I have your 7 Wonders. It's a drafting game where you have a wonder. There's about 7 wonders of there, and you're trying to get the most victory points. You're gonna be passing cards around, collecting resources, and taking cards each round by round. And it's one of my favorite games here because it's just lots of variety, lots of different ways to score points and paths to victory. It's also a game where, you know, when I first taught my kids, they weren't really good, but once they got going, they just kind of took off, and I actually had to do a lot of research and to find strategies to kind of beat them, just because they were just beating me back and forth. Okay, Jonas, for Jonas' game, he picked Operation for number 5. Jonas, why do you like this game?
Only win today.
Because you win? Okay. Alright, then next for number 5 for Isabel, we have Hanabi. Hanabi is kind of a cooperative game where you're trying to work together, and you have, you don't know the cards you have, but you're trying to play these card sets from number 1 to 5 as you're kind of laying them down. You have to give each other clues and help each other out. Isabel, why do you like that game? Why is that your number 5?
Why is that my number 5? Because the picture is beautiful.
Okay. Okay, and then next up we have Agent. We have Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories is also another cooperative game where you're trying to work together and fight off the haunted town and shoo away all the ghosts. You're trying to work together and fight the final boss to victory here, and Agent selected it as his number 5. Agent, why do you like that?
Because I like green power.
You like the green power, right? Using the green powers?
And blue.
And the blue characters. Okay, there's 4 characters there. Okay, and then for next up we got Casey with Fluxx. It's a kind of a game where you're trying to. It's a race to whoever can score up to the 6 goals or more, depending on whatever you choose. But whoever could get the most goals there ahead first wins. All right, Casey, why is that your number 5?
I like this game because the rules are always changing, and it's very challenging and fun.
Okay, so now we're on to our number 4. So let's go ahead and reveal. Okay, so we'll start over at Casey now on the other end. So for Casey's number 4, she got Dale of Merchants. It's a deck building game where you're trying to build the best deck, and it's also a race where you're trying to race to stacking to 1 through 8, I believe. And so we'll have Casey talk a little bit about why you like that game.
I like this game because there's many animals to choose from, and I like how you can build your own deck and try to win the race.
Okay, so next up we have Agent here. We have Ticket to Ride. It's a good little game where you're trying to, you have some tickets you have to fulfill from destination to destination, and you're trying to play your train so that you can have those routes, reach those destinations, and score the most points to win. Agent, tell us a little bit about why you like that game.
I like that game because I could block somebody if I know their ticket, and I know that you have to try to make the longest load, and because I like it, because I like to get some high ticket.
Okay. Okay, next up we have Isabel with Sagrada. Sagrada, it's a kind of a puzzle game where you have some of these beautiful dices and you have to design, and there's some rules, placement rules, where you have to either place, you can or cannot. You have to try to solve it using what you have. And then Isabel, can you go ahead and explain to us why you like that game?
I like this game because it's colorful and I like the color of the rows and the columns to put the dice in it.
Okay. Okay, and then for Jonas, number 4 here, he has Chicken Cha Cha. It's a game that we have on our video already. Jonas, why do you like Chicken Cha Cha? Look, can you tell the camera why you like it?
I only went.
Because you win again? Oh, okay. Alright, and so for my number 4 here, I have Forsale. It's a very simple game where you have 2 phases of your bidding for properties, and then the second phase is you're trying to sell them to see if who can sell the houses for the highest value. Just because you have the highest house value doesn't mean you will always win. So it's a nice little strategy there. It's pretty fun and simple to teach, but there's some kind of very good strategy that I really like that I just enjoy playing with other people there. Okay, we're at number 3 now, halfway there, so let's go ahead and reveal. Okay, so we'll start over here. I have hanabi, somebody explained it, we already explained. What I enjoy about it is just the cooperative part where we have to help each other if we make a mistake or we played a bad card. It's kind of on our teammates and not really us, just because we can't really see the cards we have, so it's up to them to help us. And then we have for Agent and Isabel here, we have a game that we kind of print and play. It's called Good Cop, Bad Cop, where depending on the cards that you have, you either have like you're on the good side or the bad side. The bad side is ruled with the kingpin, and the good side you have the agent kind of working together to see which team can eliminate which one. And so let's go ahead and have Agent explain what he likes about this game.
I like this game because I want to be the bad guy or the good guy.
Okay, alright, Isabel, you want to add anything to that? What do you like about the Good Cop, Bad Cop? Well, why is that your number 3?
Because I like to be the agent or the kingpin, because I like to be a lot with them.
Okay, so over there we have Casey and Jonas with PI as their top 3 for the game. PI is an investigation game where you're trying to solve. You have your own person, the location, and the crime that they committed, and so you're trying to collect clues and trying to solve those for which one of those are yours. Alright, Casey, go ahead and explain why you like that game.
I like this game because I like to deduct to find who is the suspect, the crime, and the location.
Okay, let's go to our number 2 reveal. Okay, so we'll start over there, over at Casey. We have Mysterium. It's also a kind of a detective game where you're kind of working together, trying to solve. Kind of similar to PI, you know, the person, the place, and the location. But this time there's a person who plays the ghost, and they can't talk, but they give you clues through pictures, and you're trying to figure out which one is the correct one. Casey, why don't you go ahead and tell us what you like about that game?
I like this game because there are beautiful artworks in it, and I like solving to see who did the crime. Okay, we got Isabel and Agent again, picking the same one, similar there with another PI, and so we'll go ahead and have them tell us. Go ahead, Isabel, tell us what do you like about PI?
What do I like PI? I like to be PI because sometimes my crime and my person just keep me knuckles and ball killings.
Okay, Agent, why was this your number 2?
I like PI because I like to put in the middle, and And sometimes I always get scared.
Okay, over here we have a game called The Game. It's a cooperative game as well. I do have a thing for cooperative games. So this one we're trying to put cards down from 1 to 100 into 4 kind of stacks. We can't talk, but we're trying to work together. And so I enjoy this game a lot just because also it has that thing where it may be easy at the beginning as we're going along, moving along smoothly until the very end where it gets kind of tricky. And if we're not careful or we don't communicate well, it just doesn't work. So we gotta be at the very last moments. Those are one of the best. Okay, we finally made it to our top number 1, the most best favorite game of all time that we love to play. So let's go ahead and reveal. We'll start over here. So I have a game, I call it Mafia. It could also be known for different names as well, but there's many different variations, but I have a variation that I love to play with different roles. Pretty much you have a role, and depending on your role, you have a team that you're playing trying to win whatever its win condition is, and you're trying to figure out who's on which side. And it's just fun detective work. It could go on for hours and you can just lose track of time while playing it. Okay, we'll go next to Agent here. He has a game called Swordcrafters. It's a cool and unique little game where you're actually building a sword, picking certain tiles and kind of crafting it together actually. And so it's kind of a neat theme there. Agent, why do you like this game?
I like this game because I almost win, and I like this game because I could build a sword.
Okay. Alright, next up we have Isabel here with her favorite game. It's actually a game that has not been published. It's just a print and play where the designers were just kind of in the design mode of building it, but it turned out to be one of Isabel's favorite games. It's kind of a set collection where you're trying to collect the best item to maximize the most points. So Isabel, why do you like this game?
Because I like to play, I like to see the pictures.
Okay. Okay, and then lastly over there, Casey's number 1 is 7 Wonders. Casey, tell us why that's your number 1.
I like this game because there are 7 wonders you can choose to build, and it's fun and challenging and it's never the same.
How about me?
Okay, Jonas, why do you like Bizarrebazaar?
Because I want to play.
You want to play? Okay, that concludes our top 5 best board games as of 2022 here. And we hope that maybe some of these you have not played before, and maybe hope that you can check them out. We'll definitely do a playthrough of those that we haven't gotten to yet. And so thanks for watching this game. Please give a like and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.